What it do? Yo man, listen. Today, I want to talk about why it's so jober. Let's get right into it. Now, I want to address something before I even start the video. This video will be the second video in something I call the Trinity of Negativity. It's just a fact that negative videos get more views. It's easier to make negative content and be like, Snowprint bad, Mino like, game fixed, which is literally what this video is. However, this is not what I'm trying to do with these three videos. I just really like this game, and these are my honest opinions. You know, you guys know that I'm not a negative guy. I try to just be as neutral as possible. When Snowprint does something good, I give them credit. You can watch any of my patch coverage videos where I am quite positive about a lot of things they do. You know, I think there are a lot of good things in the game. However, these three videos are in regards to very specific aspects of the game that I feel strongly about. That's enough foreplay. Let's get right into it. What I'm about to tell you, this process, actually happened to me before. Normally, I was going to make two videos and that was it. But I'm realizing something with Tacticus that actually happened to me with another game. And the pattern is eerily similar. And that game in question was Destiny 2. It's a game that I played for almost a decade, right? I played Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, that's 10 years. It's a game that I've sunken a lot of time in. As you can see, I've spent thousands upon thousands of hours on this game. I've, raided non-stop. It was my favorite game. It was the only game I played for a very long time. So I felt very strongly about it. However, over time, the game itself and the developer chipped away at what I enjoyed about the game and made it so I don't care for it one bit, and I am extremely apathetic. Now, I understand it says last played December 21st, which isn't that long ago, considering I literally couldn't have played it from January 1st to January 22nd. I was sick, whatever. I don't want to, but like, I still wouldn't have played it. But I do want to beat the horse to a pulp at this point. You get the reference, you get the reference. Coming back to Tacticus after being sick, I realized something. And in my earlier video, I did allude to this. Well, very heavy-handedly. That I don't care for salvage and onslaught. I realized that they are the most mind-numbing, repetitive pieces of content in the game, and I hate them. This statement is very extreme, I acknowledge that, and people might be inclined to say, hey Draupnir, I'm a new player, the salvage and onslaught taught me how different enemy races work, they taught me the game's basic mechanics. Absolutely, I am not denying that. If those game modes helped you, I am extremely happy for you. However, come back to me and tell me how you feel about salvage and onslaught after you've done them 2 times per day for a year. The same content. Then we'll talk. I have to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna apologize. I don't actually play that much Tacticus. There are a lot of things happening in the game, and in any given day, all I do is I do my guild raids, because I like guild raids. I think guild raids are extremely fun. I think they're the best pieces of content in the game. I spend my energy through raid tickets. I don't do campaign missions manually. And I do legendary release events for characters that I actually care for. I don't care for Mephiston. I don't do his legendary event. I don't care for Patromine. I don't do his legendary event. They don't matter to me. I don't think they're worth my time. I already have a BioWar. I don't do incursion events. Survival events, they don't bring me joy. I don't do them. I actually don't play a good chunk of the game in my day-to-day. Of course, if I'm gonna make a video, I'll play those game modes that I'm gonna make a video on for 1 or 2 weeks so I can make like actual claims instead of just pulling info out my butt. However, the image here, this is my raid ticket. I don't do tournament arena. So I don't actually have an influx of raid tickets. I just have an outflux. I don't even know that's the word. But I don't have an intake of raid tickets. It's just going out. I am not able to generate raid tickets, and that's fine. Like, I'm not playing the game. I'm not like supposed to get stuff for free 100%. That makes sense. But the fact of the matter is, when I'm out of raid tickets, that's it. Just because I'm out of raid tickets doesn't mean I'm gonna do campaigns. And I understand there are a lot of people who like to do campaigns, that's great. But nobody on earth can convince me that doing the same mission 10 times, followed by doing another mission 10 times, followed by doing another mission 3 times because I leaked this time, every day is fun. That you're just delusional. Like, it is so repetitive. And the fact of the matter is, if your characters, and I'm not gonna say, okay, I'm gonna say, if your characters are Diamond 3, you're gonna bum rush through that content. However, the reality is, if your characters are even Silver 3, you'll bum rush through the content without any brain power required. Just like, oh, let me just beat this as soon as possible. It's just going back to Destiny. You know, you're just forcing me to do stuff, and you're not letting me have fun. And it's actually terrifying how one-to-one the comparison is. Because in Destiny, I did enjoy the whole game, but I did appreciate the whole game. But what pulled me was the raids. When I stopped enjoying all the content, I went back to raids. Most of my 3,500 hours is raids. I've spent hundreds upon hundreds of hours on raids. And Tacticus is the same thing. Most of my playtime is actually on raids because it's the piece of content that brings me joy. But that means I'm putting all my eggs into one basket, where if Snowprint does something, such as not changing the guild raid meta for 11 months, when I stop enjoying the raids, well, that's it. And, you know, I don't want this video to be like a super negative, it's like Snowprint bad, Mino like, fix. No. I actually, unlike Destiny 2, I actually really like Tacticus. I think Tacticus is an amazing game, to the point that I actually make videos. You know, I'm making 3 videos a week. It's a time commitment. You know, I'm sick. I'm still making these videos because I really like Tacticus. I really love 40K, and Tacticus is just the best 40K mobile game out there. I want Tacticus to succeed. I want as many people to play Tacticus as possible because I genuinely believe the game is so cool. But there are just these archaic slop mechanics that I will expect to see in games whose advertisements I watch on Tacticus and not Tacticus. Why do we still have raid tickets? I genuinely want to know. This video, it was ideal. I was hiding the whole time. No, I conned you. This video isn't about me hating the game. No, this video is me championing for raid tickets to get axed. Just get publicly executed. Oh my god, no, YouTube's gonna kill me. No, but that's like the whole point of this video. Why do we still have raid tickets? They don't do anything. Even if you don't play the game, you run out of them at such a slow rate, and the whole point is, oh, it's actually supposed to balance out the fact that... No, you know what? The fact that you're missing out the ability to do missions is what balances out instantly completing that mission and getting the reward. If you think that, oh, there's this extra currency which is absolutely pointless for 90% of the players, except those who literally don't engage with the game aside from one piece of content, you're fucking delusional, okay? And I'm not even joking, I've literally been told, hey Draupnir, it's actually an integral part of the game's economy. It's not. You're fucking delusional. You're out of your mind. What does it add? I genuinely want to know. I genuinely want to know. I understand I am not a normal player. I am not your average player. But for your average player who keeps up with their raids, who keeps up with their tournament arena, their arena, whatever, they are gonna have an infinite amount of raid tickets. What's the point of having a resource that fucks over like 2% of the community and is absolutely pointless for the remaining 98%. Oh, but Draupnir, I can actually buy energy from the shop. Okay, buddy, okay. There's just no point to talking to you. I'm being mean. I'm actively trying to be as mean as possible because this is like the stupidest thing. Why? I genuinely can't, I am physically incapable of understanding why Snowprint is so adamant about taking a shotgun and shooting themselves in the foot for something that genuinely does not matter. I understand that they do everything they do for a reason. I'm not one of these people who say, hey, you know, Snowprint are trying to kill their game or whatever, because that's fucking stupid. But it just makes no sense to me. You know, you might make the argument, hey Draupnir, see, you're running out of raid tickets, so the incentive is for you to like spend Blackstone or money on to buy more raid tickets. But if I did arena, I wouldn't need them. So is the goal for people to be apathetic towards your game to the point where they don't engage with 90% of the game, but they like something so they play it, but to do so they need to spend money on, like, what is this thought process? This makes no sense. Like, what kind of bizarro world are we living in where these raid tickets are this integral part of the game's economy, Draupnir? They matter so... Dude, what are you saying? How am I gonna buy... But Draupnir, how am I gonna buy my 20 energy every 6 days when it shows up in shop? Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of this. Why are we making the game worse for no reason? It makes no sense. And it's annoying. That's the video. Thank you very much for watching. I understand it was very negative. This video, the previous one and the next one are going to be quite negative, but that's the point, right? The Trinity of Negativity channel event. Whoa! Anyways, have a good day. Stay safe. Bye.